think we found one.
Morning, everybody. We're at Choke Canyon, and this is kind of a rare sight. There's nobody in the parking lot. Look at this. It's just us. This is kind of crazy. I've been here for like 2 weeks, and this is the first time I've seen it. But I get why. There's a huge thunderstorm this morning, so I wouldn't want to be out in that either. But it passed, so we're going to go out and try to catch some fish. It feels warm. I'm in short sleeves for once. It's been cold lately. I mean, we've just getting slammed and slammed with cold fronts. So I'm sure this warmer weather is pushing these fish up to spawn. Hopefully we can catch a giant today. Another thing I want to show you guys is how I store my rain gear. My Simms Pro Dry suit. I store them in these big Bass Mafia bags. Keeps them dry. It's easy to store. They're not like everywhere getting, ripped on a latch or something like that. So that's just one of the things I want to show you guys this morning. But let's put this thing in the water and get after it. Well, you guys want to see something cool? This is how cool I am. I know none of y'all do this, but this is how cool I am. Not a big deal or anything, but look what I forgot. Yeah, you can't get off the trailer like that. Idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna go through kind of what I'll be using today. Not kinda, I will be using today. I always try to do it at the end of the day and I forget and I'm tired, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna do it now, get it over with. Bread and butter today is gonna be Mr. Chatterwagon. He's all hooked up with a bunch of different rods, okay. Mr. Chatterwagon, I'll be throwing him a lot today. And on this lake, Choke, I've done the best with white, just straight white, La Flama Blanca. If you know, you know. And they've been hammering this thing. I mean, they've been taking the rod out of your hand. So we're definitely gonna stick with that. Then we'll be chunking this bad boy, Hybrid Hunter. It's been a talk of the town past couple of years, so we'll be throwing that. And it's a cool bait. It's a crankbait, but it's like a swim bait, but it's like a hard knock. It's a top one. It's a lot of stuff you can do with it, but that's been getting the big bites. I mean, we've caught a lot of big fish on this thing lately, so hopefully we can see one today. Just covering water, especially shallow. When I get a little shallower, covering water. Swim jig's been good. La Flama Blanca again. I think, we're catching a lot of buck bass on it. Up shallow, ready, because these females are out staging in the drains and staging in the grass because we got hit with all these cold fronts. But you can go up there and have some fun with this. And then I'm not the biggest fan of throwing this, but I'll do anything to catch a bass. And a fluke, my buddy caught like 40 on it yesterday, a couple of big ones. So he told me to tie it on, so I tied it on. So hopefully we'll catch one on it. That's what we got going. Let's go see what we can do. So another thing I tell you guys, I'm getting a lot of questions about what these are at the end of my rods. What these color tapes are. And what I did this year, who is it? Who's texting me? It's all the girls, no big deal. We'll get back to that. No, I'm just kidding. So, back to this. The colors on my rods. I do it for line size. So like this one's yellow. I got memorized yellow is 20 pound. So this is 20. Purple, which is my favorite color, is 18 because I use probably 18 the most. So purple it is. And then I got 16 is orange. And then I go down to 14 I think is blue, 12's like gray, 10 10's green, 25's like brown or something like that. But I just kind of do that because all my reels are the same. I got Daiwas and they're all the same, and I always forget what line size is on, and I can't feel it and see which one it is. So I did it with tape. And then the cool thing, if you do switch out a reel or anything, I take this off and I put it right there on the reel to store it so I know what pound test is on. And I've only been doing it a couple of months, and it's really helped me a lot. And I'm not re-spooling stuff I don't need to, and keep it really organized. So if you want to organize some line on your rods and reels, do that. smoked. No. Gotta get back in there. This is a mess. Look at this. Came back and hit me, tangled me up. Oh well. Just patience with this stuff, you'll get it out. I suck. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. You don't want the smoke? Oh, there it is. Thank God. Finally. We caught one! I mean, it's a little dude, but it's our first fish. Yay! See if we can't get it on a frog. Oh, I think it came off. No, that was sick though. No, it came off. God, he smoked it though. What is that? We got bit on the frog and we missed it. We suck. Got him. Oh, he missed it. No. No. Oh, we got a mess on our hands now. No, we don't. We're good. Come on, wrapped up. Wrapped up red. Pardon my French. There's on my tape. fun. Look at them. Got some salad. And we got a Kermit frog. Kermit frogfish. Only took like 3. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Cool fish. Frogfish. Let's get another one. So to all you froggers out there, this happens a lot. I don't know why, but I ripped my knuckle, I guess, on the drag or something. Drag star, but if you guys have the same problem, let me know. I think it's just because we're super tough, but it hurts. One. Looked away for a second. I think he'll know he's gone. Came back from the island. Look, dude. That's 2 on a frog. Too cool. Little buck bass, but it's fun on a frog. We just need that big one. We need that big girl. AKA Yolanda. Keisha. Yolanda. Come back to me, baby, please. Keisha. If anybody watches South Park, they'll get that. The frog's all jacked. Alright, let's fix this frog real quick. Alright, so we got on a little 3 fish deal. Oh, we missed one, so 4. 4 bites in like 10 minutes on a frog. You know, I wasn't planning on throwing a frog today, but we went back in there and it just felt right. And you know, big tip for you guys, if you feel something in your gut telling you to do something, just do it. Because it's always going to be in your mind, what if, all that. But if you just do it, you know, you don't have any regrets. And it worked out that time. So, the sun's out now, but it was overcast. And when it's overcast, you know, I don't really have that many color frogs. When it's overcast, boom, I like black. So if it's overcast, morning time, definitely black. Got some more when the sun's out and the water's clear. I like something like kind of translucent. I don't know if you can see through it, but you can see through this one pretty good. Natural color. And then kind of both conditions, especially if they're on a shad spawn or something, solid white. And that's pretty much my 3 frog colors. I don't really stray from those. But we got different kinds of frogs. We got, you know, ones that don't pop. That was a pop and perch. This is more of a walking one when you're around cover, or it's real thick. You know, that popper won't get hung up. And then sometimes a little secret, these little guys. You know, especially in the fall when it's tough and they're feeding on little bait fish and they've just been hammered all summer. You know, you downsize something like that and it can really pay off. I ordered these on accident one day, and I got all these little frogs, and it was tough, and I tried them, and it worked out. So, gives you some small frogs too. And then you got like something like this with a tail, makes a lot of noise. You can cover a lot of water with it. You know, fall, summertime, when you're just moving a lot and fish are active, you can really cover a lot of water and catch them on that. Let's talk about the setup. You gotta have braid. Have to. That's one of the biggest things I've seen in my boat is a mistake. You know, clients and just friends, they try to use mono or fluorocarbon, and you know, you're hitting them as hard as you can, so you're gonna snap that stuff, and then you're usually fishing around cover, so it's gonna get wrapped up and break you off. So braid, 65 pound strictly. That's all I throw. And then, you know, I got a 7.4 heavy rod, because you know, like I said, you're on cover, you're hitting them hard. You got to drive those hooks in, so you want something heavy. And a fast reel, you know, A lot of people use like an 8-to-1 or something like that. I like a 7-to-1. I think the gears in it are a little bigger and it's more powerful and you don't trip out your gears. And you know, another thing, you got to make sure your drag is cranked down all the way. And when you set the hook, try to break your rod, because they hit it, your lines, you know, places, and you got to get your line to cut through that stuff. So, you know, that's a big deal. Just when you set the hook on a frog, try to break it. And wait a second. You know, when they blow up on it, you know, your instincts just hit them, you know, that quick, but let them blow up on it, take it a little bit, and then smoke them. You know, you don't want to set the hook right away. And that's talking about frogging. So hopefully we catch another one on it. I hope you learned something. So listen to that, you'll put more frogfish in the boat. Slow down. Little one. Put it. Loaded it on the chat. Got one. Hey, big. Ooh. I think it is, boys. I think they lied. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Oh, quit. We know. Look how white that fish is, though. Super white, just coming in, pre-spawner. Ooh, might be on something. I think we found one. Can't catch him with it. Look at some bass. Oh, no. No. What a drag. It's a big catfish. Why? Look at this thing. Oh, that's a big one. I hate you. I was like, it finally happened, and no. Check this thing out. Look at that thing. Smoke the chatter. Slimed up. Well, we'll get this thing off real quick. What a bummer. We got a decent one finally. Look at here, folks. See you go. Too cool. I had the camera off and I was fishing. I lost a giant, but we caught this one, so that's good. With a hunter. Oh, 3-pounder. Woo. It's raining. We're done. Storm blew through. I was gonna turn them on and it didn't. It's real windy. We're gonna go in, but not a bad day. I mean, got some frogfish, giantfish. I lost a big one. I guess the camera was off. I was on the phone with my buddy. Bit by a tree and dug me down and pulled off. That was a bummer, but fun day. Hope you guys learned something. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned to the next one. Peace.